We are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. We are taking a closer look at the crime crisis in Baltimore as we learn a weekend robbery and shooting inside of a city store has now turned deadly. And when it comes to curbing crime, where is the city putting its money? Coming up, the new calls for transparency about how your tax dollars are being spent. And a new report finds $500,000 may have been misspent by city schools. Coming up, we'll take a deep dive into the new IG report. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. We begin with breaking news out of the city. The T-Mobile employee who was shot during a weekend robbery has died. Police say the 22-year-old, who is not being identified just yet, died on Monday, a day after the robbery. It happened in the middle of the day at the Boston Street store in Canton. Police say someone came in and shot the employee before then stealing from several customers and running away. April was one of the deadliest months this year with 25 killings. The month ended with 88 people dead, a marked decline from this time last year, and it's tied for the lowest over the past 5 years. However, crime historically picks up in the spring and the summer. As the city looks to curb crime, there's a new push for transparency when it comes to how your tax dollars are spent.
This bill is aimed at solving that and just making it very simple as to who has to file information so that the public can really see where their tax dollars are going to.
Councilman Yitzi Slifer is sponsoring the Accountability and Transparency in City Grant-Making bill. As Olivia Dance shows us, it would require nonprofits show receipts for how they spend the money they get from the city. Olivia.
It's still unclear when the bill will get a hearing, but it was introduced yesterday and it's already gaining support. In fact, Council President Nick Mosby is among those co-sponsoring the bill, which pushes for transparency on how nonprofits spend grants coming from the city, especially when programs like Safe Streets and Clean Core are surrounded by more questions than answers.
I, too, have been asking a lot of questions, and so, hopefully this just has a uniform process in how all of these programs are handled. We see tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars going out the door to organizations, and it's important that we have the same level of transparency.
The Accountability and Transparency in City Grant-Making bill was introduced by Councilman Schleifer, and even though there is growing support for the bill, several elected leaders have yet to sign their name to the transparency effort. So Fox 45 News tried to find out why. Councilman Christopher Burnett dodging our questions, but others seem to be on board. Take a listen.
I think, of course, we want to make sure that nonprofits are spending money well. I think we want to make sure that every dollar is spent well.
There should be more transparency and seeing exactly where the grants go. I fully support my colleague.
Again, it's still unclear when the bill will get a hearing, but Councilman Schleifer says he's open to working with anyone who wants to get the plan moving forward. For now, reporting in Baltimore, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Turning now to the crisis in the classroom, another setback for the Baltimore City public school system. A newly released report from the Maryland Inspector General's office finds that more than $500,000 meant for student transportation may have been misspent. Shannon Lilly breaks down the report.
Well, the money was allocated over a 3-year span to a cab company that was supposed to be giving students rides to school. Turns out, though, many of those rides may have never even happened. In fact, take a look at this right here. According to this new IG report from the 2018 to 2019 school year and the 2021 to 2022 school year, there were about 1,100 students and 3,900 cases when the students had not been in school, but the taxi company claimed they were taken there. In total, racking up nearly $632,000 worth of controversial charges. Now, the report reads in part, quote, "The results of our data analysis indicate the BCPS has paid for taxi cab services for students not attending school, and that Yellow Cab potentially provided fraudulent invoices and vouchers. The OIGE has referred the case to the Maryland Attorney General's office for further review." And the IG report is also recommending that the school system try to get reimbursed from the cab company. They are also advising that they keep a closer eye on their charges moving forward. Reporting from City School Headquarters, I'm Shannon Lilly, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Just in a statement to Fox 45 News, the school system says, quote, the discrepancies identified by the OIGE were primarily concentrated in the earlier years of the review period and have been mitigated by city schools' efforts to increase oversight of transportation vendors in recent years. 11:05 now. Here's a look at today's top trending stories. Trending number one, there are new reports. Mayor Brendan Scott's chief of staff and spokesperson are no longer with his office. Fox 45 News went directly to the mayor's office to confirm those reports, but we're told on Monday there was no one there to speak with us. There has been high turnover within the mayor's office. Mayor Scott's last chief of staff left last fall. His last communications director was asked to leave in January. Today, city leaders will hold an informational hearing to discuss current vacancies in executive leadership positions all across city agencies and the impact these vacancies have on city operations. Trending number two, a former Anne Arundel County teacher is under arrest accused of inappropriately touching a student. 43-year-old Manuel Navarro Montero was a teacher at Meade High School. In January, a female student came forward saying he inappropriately touched her. The school says he was removed from the classroom, and following an investigation, he was arrested and charged. Trending number three, the new Annapolis Adaptive Boating Center is open. Chesapeake Region Accessible Boating hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning. The center is a $6 million project. It's an essential part of the group's strategic plan to increase accessibility of the Chesapeake Bay. Trending number four, a reminder about lane closures on the Bay Bridge this weekend. Westbound lanes will close tonight through Wednesday night, starting at 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. Then Thursday night, the lanes will close at 10 p.m. and then reopen again at 5 a.m. Eastbound will see the closures next week during the day, Monday through Thursday. Trending number five, the Orioles are headed to Kansas City today after having the day off yesterday. They have officially wrapped up their first full month of the season in April. 18 wins last month. The team is 19-9 overall. Those 18 wins are now the franchise's April record. Download the Fox 45 News app for up-to-the-minute traffic conditions, breaking news, weather anytime. Search WBFF in your app store. Still ahead, if you have kids, you know that getting them to eat their veggies can be hard, but be careful how you go about it. A feeding specialist is sharing a toxic food phrase to avoid. The FAA is being sued over last month's SpaceX rocket explosion, how the agency is accused of ignoring warning and safety concerns. And the U.S. is inching closer to defaulting on its debts. Coming up, the talks President Biden is about to start with Republicans.
And we're getting ready for our next chance for rain this afternoon. I'll let you know how long the rain lasts and when we finally get a break from the rain in my Weather Authority forecast.
Fox 45 News, winner of 17 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
(11:09) and taking a look at your social stream, President Biden will meet with all four congressional leaders amid a showdown over the debt ceiling. The money is running out, and the U.S. could default on the debt as soon as June 1st. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has been warning about default, calling on Congress to raise the debt ceiling, but now it is more urgent. She says the Treasury will be unable to continue to satisfy all of the government's obligations by early June and potentially as early as June 1st. Here's what you're saying about it. Scott says Biden needs to sit down and show bipartisanship. Meanwhile, you got Anna saying, have they tried not buying Starbucks every day? Well, 2 environmental groups are suing the FAA over last month's SpaceX launch and explosion. The massive Starship rocket spewing debris for miles before exploding over the Gulf of Mexico just 4 minutes into flight. The federal lawsuit says the agency authorized the launch without complying with federal environmental law and without analyzing the environmental impact of the launch, including destroying a bird habitat. This is what you're saying about it. One person saying, and so it should be. This had a stellar carbon footprint, and nobody even blinked an eye until after the fact. This is not a circular economy on so many levels. And then you've got another person saying groundless. The EPA signed off. Well, the coronation of King Charles III isn't until Saturday, but fans of the royals are already camping out to get the best seat to watch history unfold. Fans have already started staking out their spots along the main road to Buckingham Palace. The campers say foregoing the normal comforts of home is well worth it.
Yeah, this is a big historic event, the coronation. It's something that we as a group have never witnessed before. We've only seen it in black and white on television. So to be here at the front to see history happening in front of our eyes, it's amazing.
Hundreds of thousands of people from around the world are expected to make the trip to London. It's a big deal for them. You've got JR saying, can't wait for Saturday for His Majesty's the King's coronation. To be part of the marching contingent means an unreal amount to me, possibly going to be the highlight of my Army career. An absolute honor. See in the picture there. And you've got Yvonne saying, as an American, I've never seen anything like it except in the movies. Well, first, it was $8 for the blue check. Now Twitter is out with a new way to get you to pay. The new pay scale is rolling out. That's coming up. And amid rising concerns about crime in the county, the newly sworn-in chief of police sits down with Fox 45 News, how he says his officers are working to combat the violence. And then coming up later today at noon, it's Karamo. Then at 1, it's Sherry, followed by Hot Bench at 2. 11:12 now on Fox 45 News Midday. (11:14). We're back with a live look over is that the inner harbor? That looks like Towson. Oh, that's the harbor? My eyes are going bad from back here. A cooler start to the day, and we could see rain this afternoon and evening. Coming up, meteorologist Jasmine Lomax will share just how long the rain will last before we dry out and warm up. Well, making headlines, artificial intelligence is the focus of a recent earnings call for major tech companies. Leaders from Meta, along with those from Microsoft and Amazon, as well as Google's parent company, Alphabet, all mentioned artificial intelligence a total of 168 times during earnings calls last week. That's according to a report from an insider. Alphabet had the most mentions with 60. Its CEO says the company has embedded deep computer science and AI into product updates. Twitter will soon allow media publishers to charge users for reading their articles on the platform. Twitter CEO Elon Musk says starting this month, content creators can put articles behind a paywall. Musk says it's a, quote, win-win for both users and media outlets. For those who don't already have a monthly subscription to a certain publication, they can soon just pay a price to read an occasional story. Police in New York City are handing out Apple AirTags. It's to try to combat a recent uptick in car thefts. Police are giving out 500 AirTags in 3 neighborhoods that have seen the most thefts. Police will not have access to those tags. A vehicle owner would contact police if a car is stolen, and then police would use the owner's phone to track the car. Last month, police in Baltimore County gave out free steering wheel locks. The department says it has seen a significant uptick in auto thefts among Kia and Hyundai cars. In a recent interview, Baltimore County's new police chief is addressing growing crime concerns.
What we're going to do is take a holistic approach to policing. We're going to be proactive. I've asked my patrol commanders to make sure that our officers are out there, they're being visible.
Chief Robert McCullough says despite officer vacancies, he expects his officers to be out and interacting with the community. This visibility is also a tactic the department will use to address an increasing concern as summer approaches, juvenile violence.
As a parent, I clearly understand what they're saying, but I also would reassure them as their chief is that we're doing everything to make Baltimore County a safe place to live and to work and for our children to go to school.
Right now, Baltimore County is dealing with 8 homicides so far this year, but through partnership with surrounding agencies, McCullough says he is coming in confident that he can tackle the job. A 22-year-old security guard shot over the weekend in Canton has passed away at 4. We are back in that neighborhood as residents react to the city's crime crisis, and the search for a killer continues. The city's inspector general finds an employee double dipping at 5. The continued breakdown in the city's teleworking program. And congested roads in Maryland are costing drivers billions each year. At 6, the worst places in the state and the solutions. You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:18 and today's talking point now. When you need to move a multi-million-pound bridge, it's not heavy equipment you need. Instead, just grab some dish soap. The Utah Department of Transportation is sharing this video showing how they moved a 5.3 million pound bridge. The crew was using a method called accelerated bridge construction, where they built a new structure next to an old one and then demolished the first one. The giant piece of bridge was shifted about 110 feet with the help of low friction pads and Dawn dish soap. About 16 gallons of soap were used. Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle is here now. I mean, sometimes the best solution is the simplest one, but what's going to keep that from still moving? Where's that dish soap
Well,
go?
let me tell you, Dawn dish soap, I use it for the dogs. I use it for the car. We use it for everything, so why not for the bridges? Now, like you said, now how do you stop the slide? I don't know.
And who knew, and how is that so interesting that there was not some more technical thing that could have been used or some technical gooey substance, but you went to the dish soap. Although Naomi talks about it and says that, you know, all the commercials are all about the animals. You always see the animals in the commercial, them cleaning oil off animals. You don't really see them using the Dawn dish soap for dishes.
I would love to see the meeting where they had the scientists come in and talk about the viscosity and what we're going to need, the so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Then he's like, and so we're going to use Dawn dish soap. You're like, what?
Saved them a lot of money after they built that expensive bridge. All right, Mark, that was a cool video. Well, a cooler day today, and we could see rain, but as meteorologist Jasmine Lomax shows us, it is nothing compared to snowy conditions West Virginia is seeing. It is May.
Yeah, that's right. It's May, it's spring. It doesn't feel like spring here, but it definitely doesn't feel like spring in West Virginia. It doesn't even look that way. They had a good amount of snow, and not only that, but gusty winds as well. It looks like they saw several inches. You can barely see anything in the background. That low visibility from the winds and the snow makes for a great photo. Very pretty, but again, it's May. A lot of people are looking forward to the warmer temperatures, and eventually those are going to come our way this weekend. But until then, we're dealing with cool and rainy conditions. Right now, we're starting to see a few showers approach the area. We have some snow over in western Maryland, part of that same system that's been affecting parts of West Virginia. We have winter alerts in place there. Those run through tomorrow morning. But for us, with our higher temperatures, we're talking rain in our forecast. 52 for the current number and overcast. We've got winds out of the west around 7 miles per hour, and across the rest of the state, our temperatures are mainly in the 50s. We do have those 30s and 40s over in western Maryland where we have that snow, but expect today to be on the cooler side across the state. As we head into the afternoon, our temperatures reach the mid to upper 50s. We'll have showers moving across the state. Most of the rain will be on the lighter side, and it does start to clear as we head into the evening. This means that for your commute, it should be mostly dry. Just be cautious for wet roads and some isolated showers. Overnight will stay mostly dry, and we remain that way as we start Wednesday. And then by the afternoon, there's another chance for a few very spotty showers, but it won't be a washout. Temperatures remain on the cooler side in the 50s and 60s. Then heading into Thursday morning, starting off with a chance for a few showers, and we'll have another day with at least a few spotty showers across the state. The good news is that as we head into the weekend, we return to drier weather and warmer temperatures. 57 today and tomorrow, then the mid-60s on Thursday, upper 60s on Friday and nice and dry, sunny on Saturday and Sunday with temperatures in the 70s. Then we get close to the 80s on Monday, again with dry weather. Back to you.
I like that. Thank you, Jasmine. Hollywood writers go on strike. What that means for your favorite TV shows and films. And could pilots be the next to go on strike? Pilots with American Airlines are already picketing the demands they're making ahead of the busy summer travel season. And a big night of TV tonight on Fox 45 at 8. It's 911 Lone Star. Then at 9, it's an all-new Accused. And then keep watching for Fox 45 News at 10 and Fox 45 News Late Edition. 11:22 now on Fox 45 News Midday.
This Fox 45 News segment is sponsored by Shine Medical Center.
It's that time of year that we celebrate Mom, and you could win extra spending money every day from now until May 12th. Grab your phone to scan the QR code there on your screen for your chance to win a $100 Visa gift card. Play our Mother's Day Mania Trivia Contest. Get the question right, and you could win the $100 daily prize. You don't even need to be a mom. Again, just scan that QR code to get to the Mother's Day Mania Trivia question of the day. Good luck. Well, ahead of what is expected to be a busy summer travel season, pilots with American Airlines could be going on strike over pay disputes. The pilots union says its members voted to authorize a strike, and pilots picketed at 10 airports on Monday. Negotiations with American Airlines began in 2019 but were interrupted by the pandemic. A spokesperson for American Airlines says the company remains confident the two sides can reach a deal. Hollywood writers are going on strike after negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers didn't work out. About 11,000 Writers Guild of America workers are set to take part in the strike, saying they're underpaid with the boom of TV streaming. The strikes mean that some shows could come to a stop immediately, and new seasons of some shows could be delayed until later this year. Well, that's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next. Mark Clark back to tell us what they're working on.
Patrice, could a sleep divorce save your marriage? Coming up, we'll take a closer look at the growing trend that's taking social media by storm. We'll see what the doctors are saying about it. Stick around.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
Baltimore, I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Fox 45 studio in Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with Asia Nicole from 92Q, and meteorologist Jasmine Lomax. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Okay, let me tell you right now, trending now, getting a divorce could be the thing that saves your marriage. A sleep divorce, that is. A growing number of people on social media are talking about how they and their partners are moving out and sleeping in separate bedrooms. Sleep experts say it could be a good option, noting a lot of people have different sleep habits. Some wake up early, others go to bed late, some like the nightlife, some prefer the darkness, and then there's the issue of snoring and how that impacts your partner's sleep. So, Persia Nicole, you married. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I'm married, and my husband snores. So actually, when I seen this on TikTok and all the thousands of reviews, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and present this to him real quick because I just said I'm like nice, and I'm for that at this point. Like,
wow. Wow, Persia Nicole. Wow. Lady T.
Well, it's currently just me and my laptop in my bed right now, so I don't think we're getting a sleep divorce anytime soon. But I know my issues are the fact that I love watching TV to go to sleep. I know that's going to be an issue. So, yeah, sleep divorce. But you know what? Old people do this. Don't old people sleep in different beds and do different things? The grown, I'm talking to the grown and sexy, the older folks. They really do that. They sleep in separate rooms. Yeah, grown and alone. Look.
Jasmine, I know you're not married yet, but what do you think?
No, it's just me and my dog, and, you know, I can't kick her out.
Aww.
But I could see how this would work for some people, so yeah, I get it.
Well, as a snorer, let me just say this. But my wife snores. Don't tell nobody.
Do you need to be, you know, do you need to sleep on your, don't sleep on your back, sleep on your side.
Yeah,
then
well,
you won't snore as heavily.
The wife and the dogs are snoring now.
You probably be all up in her ear, that's why. You got to turn the other side.
We want you to tell, would you ever consider a sleep divorce? Vote on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. And at the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. Now, if you have kids, you know, getting them to eat their veggies can be hard, but careful how you go about it. A feeding specialist is sharing a toxic food phrase to avoid. She says, avoid using but first language. You can have dessert, but first eat your broccoli. She says this can signal to kids that the veggies are bad, so they'll get a treat after eating them. She says instead use positive language like, veggies can help you grow big and strong. Now, Persia Nicole, do you use but first language with your kids or with your husband?
Okay, so not with my husband, right? Okay, but no, with Cam, I do all the time. And this is a good idea to stop saying that and maybe say you'll be stronger. But when I have said the strong thing before, he's like, well, so does chicken. Why can't I eat nuggets? Does
He got you on the protein. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Lady T?
My dad told me when I was younger that I was going to die if I didn't eat my vegetables, and that really helped me. That really helped me start. Like, that really helped me get into
darkness.
It was like, he was right. It was just broccoli and carrots. I was like, I'm going to really die if I don't eat this? He was like, yes. And ever since then, broccoli, carrots, Brussels sprouts, everything, okay?
And psychiatrists, too.
And a psychiatrist, too.
Jasmine, what do you think? Did your parents do tricks like this for you?
No, not really, but I do it with myself because I'm such a sweet tooth person. I love dessert. I always eat dessert after snacks, after dinner. I eat sweets for breakfast. So, you know, I tell myself, after dinner, but first, you know, then you get the dessert.
I love
she
it.
does it to herself. Who would do that? Come on, don't treat yourself. That's what you need to stand by. Treat yourself, sis. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, speaking of parents, show some love for those who help shape your life. We're talking about your teachers. It's National Teacher Appreciation Day. The National Education Association describes National Teachers Day as a day for honoring teachers and recognizing the lasting contributions they made in our lives. The day dates back to 1953 when the First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt, persuaded the 81st Congress to proclaim National Teachers Day.
Yay.
Quickly, shout out your favorite teacher. Hi, Miss Fratcher.
Oh.
Go ahead, Lady T.
Hi, my sister. She's a teacher turned reading specialist, Cindy Watson. Love you, boo.
Persia Nicole.
Okay, Asante, Morgan State University.
Hey.
And Jasmine.
Miss K, Miss Kunapalo, my favorite.
Awesome. Thanks so much, ladies. See you later in the show. Persia Nicole, have a great show. Still ahead, a big week for the Masked Singer fans. We're getting down to the Final Four. We'll take you behind the scenes of the hit Fox show coming up. And with online shopping more popular than ever, there's a new way to track your packages, the new way to know when they're delivered. On the way. Don't go nowhere.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
Delivery is a daily part of life for millions, but not everybody that knocks on the door are who they say they are, right? New tech solution here to help you out. Stacey Bell's going to tell us all about it.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
I want to show you something we just installed, and it's so easy and so affordable. This new Kangaroo doorbell cam. It's a doorbell camera and a motion detector all in one. You've probably seen the fancy, expensive ones, the signs all over your neighborhood. Well, this one is a fraction of the price, and it does the same thing. When someone approaches your door, maybe they're delivering a package, or maybe it's someone coming to visit, this is going to capture a still picture of them, and you can see it on the app on your phone. The same thing. If someone rings the bell, you can see who it is on the app on the phone. Not to mention keeping your family safe. There's so much going on in the world today. One of the statistics I found interesting was that a home burglary happens once every 25 seconds in the United States. And then on top of that, they're in and out of your home in 12 minutes. It takes no time. With this, you can see exactly what's going on. And with the price that we're offering, you can get multiples. You know, we put this at the back door. You could do it front, back door, side door. It might even be a good idea to have one inside your home so that if you're away, you can see what's going on inside your home. You can really never have too much protection for your home. And this is going to give you that at such an affordable price. Right now, we're offering the Kangaroo doorbell cam for 43% off. That's less than $20 to make sure your home is safe. If you could put a price tag on safety, that could be it. Head over to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer.
And the competition is heating up on the hit Fox show, The Masked Singer. This week, it's the quarterfinals ahead of this week's big show. We're going behind the scenes with a recently unmasked contestant, 90s icon, award-winning actress Melissa Joan Hart.
I came here to have fun. I came here to overcome this roller coaster of emotions and nerves, and I accomplished both those things.
The one and only Melissa Joan Hart!
Hi, guys. Wow! I love it. You put that wow sauce on that performance, girl.
I haven't been nervous in a really long time. It's like my worst fear to sing in front of people. But here I am singing, you know, to the public out, you know, worldwide audience of 100 people and 4 celebrity judges. It was like insane. Just a huge fear that I was able to overcome.
I didn't fall. I didn't vomit.
The hardest part of that mask is trying to see where you're going and not fall, especially when you're in huge platform shoes. And this was in my eyeballs, so I ripped it off the mask and I'm taking it home. It's gonna go on my treasure shelf with like all my projects that I've worked on.
Yeah, baby, she's got it. Wow!
Yeah! I'll never do it again. I'm done. Except I have a new karaoke song.
I love Lamp. I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
It was Nicole who said something that I'll always remember.
You are what The Masked Singer is all about. You had a spirited performance and a great personality.
She just, gave me that pat on the back that I needed. I'm not a singer, I'm not a dancer, but I can go out there and have some fun and hopefully bring some joy to the audience. Lampy, I'll miss you. That was really fun, thank you. I'll miss you.
The wolf is in the building.
Who is it?
We keep moving too much.
It's like a roller coaster of ups and downs, mostly ups. It reminds you of how much you love every aspect of music.
Everybody in the building.
As a singer, instinctively, you want everything clear and away from your passages, and instead you get this amazing work of art delivered to your room, but then you realize it's going on your head.
What's next for the wolf?
Got an album coming out in the spring.
Yeah, there you go.
It's about making this a beautiful world.
Beautiful.
The love of music has been the most consistent love in my life. You need to sing your heart out. You need to have fun. And if you can do both at the same time, you're in great shape.
When all that I've been living for is gone.
Wolf, buddy, it's been fun. You and I are more alike than you know. I'm going to continue our friendship on in my heart because I'm not afraid of you.
The Masked Singer, Wednesdays at 8 on Fox 45.
And this Wednesday, the Final Four compete for a spot in the coveted semifinals. Remember, you can get the Masked Singer Wednesdays right here at 8 on Fox 45. Still ahead, a new night of glitz and glam and 1 or 2 surprises. The bombshell Serena Williams dropped at last night's Met Gala. And what were they wearing? Coming up, Lady T will give us a recap of the night's biggest and most head-turning looks. Next. And it's time to spill the tea this Tuesday. Lady T joins us now.
Hey, fellow tea sippers. All right, listen up. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, the Met Gala. So this year's theme was an ode to Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty. Vogue editor Anna Wintour chose an amazing theme that presented elegance, pearls, and an unbelievable slay, y'all. All right, so best dressed celebs include Janelle Monáe, Doja Cat, J-Lo, the Kardashians, and the Jenners. Major kudos to Cardi B, Lizzo, Penelope Cruz, and of course Rihanna with A$AP Rocky, and Bad Bunny was there, y'all, okay? Now, also, first of all, Rihanna was on CP time. She was fashionably late, but everybody was waiting to see her, so she came with the slay for that one. Diddy showed up with Young Miami, which confused just about everybody, because I thought they broke up. I'm confused as to how that even happened. Anyway, Lil Nas X was washed down in some kind of all-silver, I don't know if it was nail polish or what, and it had like a little touch of pearls, and Keke Palmer dazzled us all. She just had a baby, yet she's still looking fabulous. But y'all, it was Giselle Bundchen. For me, her cloud feather cape was mesmerizing. Oh my gosh, Mark, it was so many great moments. You know, I'm a fan. I love me some Met Gala, okay?
So that was your, Giselle Bundchen was your
She was my fave. It was the cape. It was like a flow, like a cloud flowing behind her. She looks fabulous for having, you know, still going through her divorce with, you know, NFL MVP Tom Brady, the other guy.
The guy, yeah.
All right, up next, you guys. It was still a full night of surprises and announcements at the Met Gala. Tennis star Serena Williams announced that she was pregnant while she was on the red carpet. She pulled her dress aside to reveal her belly. Her hubby, Alexis Ohanian, touched her belly to confirm it. Super, super cute. This is baby number 2 that's on the way for them. And Karlie Kloss was showing full-on baby bump as well alongside her husband, Joshua Kushner. Rihanna was also debuting her baby bump, of course. So the celebs are clearly having baby fever, Mark, and I am not trying to catch it. I'm still in these streets, so no, it's a
yes,
no.
Babies are in this season.
Babies are in.
So go get your babies. They're on sale.
It's a new accessory, you know, you carry it along with you everywhere. No, but they look beautiful, so, you know, and Yara Shahidi, oh my gosh, she was another great. She looked fabulous.
The Birkin babies are amazing.
You know what? We're going to stay away from that, okay? No more baby fever. Okay, up next, because the tea keeps pouring. Baltimore's very own Jada Pinkett Smith. Well, she's not going down without a fight, y'all. It was recently announced that Red Table Talk was canceled from Facebook Watch. Facebook is making more changes as it takes on its new form, Meta. Now Jada is known for bringing celebrities and experts on that show to discuss the real issues. Many are sad to say goodbye to the show, but Jada is giving fans some hope. In a statement, she said, "We're in talks about finding a new home, and we'll see you all very soon." Listen, Mark, I hope she ends up on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Yeah. I hope it's giving Oprah. It's giving, I don't know, it's giving Oxygen, Lifetime. Put her anywhere. She's going to make out some money.
Well, she could follow Be More Lifestyle.
She can hop right on over here on the CW, FOX45, My TV. Come on, swing this way, Jada, baby. Come to Baltimore.
Rumors.
Okay? Hey, okay, that's it for the tea for today. Now, y'all know what to do at home. Hey, I got my Met Gala sleeves on. Y'all got to go sip on all that tea.
That's right. Another beautiful day here at home. Meteorologist Jasmine Lomax shows us it was Kentucky had this beautiful view, just like the beautiful purple that the Ravens purple. Jasmine's rocking.
Yeah, you know, I'm channeling Carl wearing my tweed, but this photo's coming in from Kentucky, an absolutely gorgeous photo. You've got the clouds in the background, the fog in the valley, and then the beautiful sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous coming in this morning. A better picture than what we had. We started off with cloudy skies, and now we're starting to see a few showers across the state. It's all a part of our next weather maker as we deal with a very unsettled pattern. We're starting to see a few scattered showers move into the region, and these will continue off and on over the next few hours. If you have to drive anywhere, just make sure that you're driving safely. The good news is that we are snow-free. They are seeing some winter weather in far western Maryland, along with parts of West Virginia as well. There are winter alerts in place there. 52 for our temperature with overcast skies. Winds are light out of the west, around 7 miles per hour, and across the state, mostly the 50s. We do have those cooler numbers, the 30s in western Maryland and Oakland, where we have that snow right now. As we head into the afternoon, we're keeping track of showers moving across the state. Most of the rain will be on the lighter side, but it could have impacts on your drive. This all starts to clear out as we head into the evening, and then we stay mostly dry overnight and into Wednesday morning. By the afternoon, we're tracking another round of spotty showers, which could impact your drive. This clears out as we head into the night. And then as we head into Thursday morning, possibly starting with a few showers, we'll have another chance for rain, but we finally dry out right in time for the weekend, and we stay dry as we head into the upcoming week. Today, our temperatures reach the upper 50s, possibly the low 60s in some areas. We have that chance for a few showers, and that's followed by another chance of rain tomorrow. 57 for the high. We'll be in the 60s on Thursday, upper 60s on Friday. We'll be sunny and in the 70s on Saturday and Sunday. Then higher temperatures arrive as we head into the following work week. Back to you.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Ring, HP, Affirm, and Vonage.
National Small Business Week celebrates America's entrepreneurs each year who work at home or own small businesses. Tech expert Mark Saltzman is here to share some of the tech tools that can help these small businesses thrive. Let's start off with how tech can protect your premises. What kind of printer do you recommend for small businesses?
Yeah, we'll get to printers in a sec. I just wanted to thank you for having me, especially during Small Business Week. I have partnered with a few great brands that can help small businesses make improvements and grow. I promise I'll get to the printer in a sec, but let's start with protecting your premises, if that's all right, to stop unwanted activity around your business. That's critical, right? So this is called Virtual Security Guard. It's a great solution because it's professional monitoring that leverages your Ring camera, like your indoor cam, and your Ring alarm, all to monitor your workplace. So if something suspicious is detected, security professionals review the live video feed, and if needed, they speak to the person through two-way talk. They can sound an alarm and even dispatch emergency services. Virtual Security Guard, as the name suggests, is a smart alternative to an on-site security guard. To learn more, you can head over to ring.com and click or tap on Business Solutions. Now, you did ask about the printer. I'm glad you did. This one here is ideal to fit into any office space. It's the HP Color LaserJet 4300 series. So it's a new, compact, and high-quality laser printer family that all deliver fast, reliable, and professional performance. And along with bringing all your business documents to life, they offer advanced security. Very important in today's day and age, of course. And that's handled through HP's Wolf security solution, which is why IT professionals love these printers. So we're looking at here the HP 4301 FDW. You can maximize your workplace productivity with models like that, which includes new and sustainable toner called TerraJet. And you can go to hp.com for more.
And Mark, tell us about the tech tools for business.
Yeah, for sure. Well, here's a great way for businesses to reach new shoppers and increase sales, which of course is incredibly important, especially with what's going on in the economy. This is called Affirm. It's a service that lets your customers pay over time without any hidden or late fees. So if you offer Affirm at checkout as an option, shoppers can choose from customized bi-weekly or monthly payment options that work best for their budgets and responsibly afford what they want or need. Getting set up is super simple. Just go to affirm.com/business to get started. And then finally, small businesses looking for a cost-effective way to communicate and collaborate in real time from virtually anywhere, they should check out Vonage Business Communications. It supports voice calls, video conferencing and messaging on your computer or smartphone, and it supports VoIP desk phones as well. Other features include chat, screen sharing, recording, whiteboarding, and more, and it easily integrates with Slack, Microsoft Teams, and G Suite, to name a few, as well as your contact center and CRMs like the popular Salesforce. You can visit Vonage.com for more on Vonage Business Communications.
And Mark, as we wrap things up, where do we go for more information?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. You can head over to inthenews.tv to see those videos, to see this video, and to click on all the links as well.
Thanks so much. Okay, still ahead, sleeping in separate bedrooms is a growing trend among married couples. Some say it's saving their marriage, and what sleep experts are saying about it. Stick around.